What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Snaptain SP660. It is a 720p Wi-Fi FPV camera, 20-minute flight time, RC quadcopter ready to fly. Now, first of all, let me tell you that the early adopters of this quadcopter has some control issue problems. And because of that, I took it out yesterday and did a little range test myself with this quadcopter. And yes, it does have a control distance issue. I was only able to go about 30 to maybe 40 meters, and the quadcopter will lose connection with the remote control. So I had to lift up the remote control over my head and try to regain connection with the quadcopter to bring it back. And I did that several times. And the control distance seems to be about 30 to 40 meters. Now, the manufacturer has advised me that they took it back to the drawing board and they made some changes to the internal antenna of the remote control as well as the quadcopter itself. So the stock on Amazon has been replenished with a new updated version of this quadcopter. So hopefully it does not have that same issue. But this one that I'm going to be demonstrating today is the one prior to having those antenna fixed. So it will have those distance issue. But I took it home yesterday night and I drilled a little hole on top of the canopy and I pulled the receiver antenna out. So you need to take out all these screws here to open it up and drill a hole over here and pull the antenna out. Hopefully that will provide me with a little bit better reception. And also I opened up the remote control. There's 4 screws to open up the remote control, and notice that the antenna was just smashed in here, and because there is a pull out phone clip, it was smashed right underneath of that phone clip on the inside. So I kind of took it out, drilled a little hole underneath of this little stubby antenna and pulled the antenna out. So my antenna is actually inside of this little stubby antenna. So hopefully that does the job. We will check it out. So here's a take a look at the quadcopter. There's a power on and off button to start the quadcopter once you got the battery in, and there's the 720p Wi-Fi FPV camera, and here's some LED lights underneath of each of the motor pods underneath of the landing legs, and there's a little rubber footing at the tip of the landing legs to stick that landing. Now the propeller is reminiscent of the SEMA X5C type propellers, and yes, we even have that little screw on the side to hold it in place as well. So pretty, yeah, old school over here. And in the back we have the battery bay with a JST connector, and this thing came with a whopping 2000 milliamp 3.7 volt LiPo battery. Yes, parallel configuration, 1000 milliamp each. So this configuration is to increase the amp hour capacity, so it will increase the duration of flight. So we're going to get about 20 minutes of flight time with this one battery. Remember the old SEMA days when we used to get just a 550 milliamp size battery for about 5 to 6 minutes? Well, yeah, they upgraded to a humongous battery, and I've already flown it yesterday and it flies really nicely. So that is why I'm continuing to do this review video, even though I received the one that has a control distance issue. All right, so let's take a look at what else we get in the box. We get a set of prop guards, and this is just a snap-in type prop guards, and if you are a beginner, do put the prop guards on. There's a little clip there, so you can save the props from becoming damaged if you get into a crash, and then in turn you will save the motor. You don't want to open this thing up to change just one motor. That's a lot of downtime, and you're going to have to order another motor just like it to replace it. So put the prop guards on and do yourself a favor and fly this thing with the prop guards on for the very few first trials, and then if you get it down, then you can remove the prop guards. It is a little bit more speedier, aerodynamically speedier without the prop guards. So we get the instruction manual as well. So we get 2 of these batteries, so we got 20 minutes of flight here and 20 minutes of flight here, so we're going to get about 40 minutes of flight. But do rest in between the 2 batteries to cool down the motor. We also got a bag of goodies here, and this one contains all kinds of charge cables. We got 2 USB to JST connector cables to charge up both of these batteries at the same time. I use the hobby grade charger because it has a JST, so it took me about good 20 minutes to fully charge up this battery. So that was very nice. I didn't even take the cables out of the bag. There's another cable here. It is a USB to micro USB charge cable and a screwdriver. And that cable is to charge up the built-in battery of the remote control. So I took a look, and looks to be about a 350 milliamp size LiPo battery internally placed in this remote control. That should provide us with about 1 hour of power time with this remote control. All right, so we get another bag of goodies, and this one contains the full set of props, and we get some extra screws as well. Now let's take a look at the remote control. The remote control feels really nice in the hands. It's a pretty hefty feeling remote control. Nice sticks as well. So on the top we have the pull out phone clip, and once you put the phone in here, you are able to tilt, but it kind of droops down because there's no tightening screws to hold it in place. But it does fit my iPhone 6 Plus very well. All right, on the left shoulder we got a rotary dial, but it has no function. It doesn't even move. And here is the speed control switch. 1, 2, and 3 speeds can be had, and this thing flies really nice in all of the speeds. Especially in speed number 3, you are able to traverse pretty quickly. If you long press it, however, it is the emergency stop button, so be careful not to long press it while you are in the air. On the right shoulder we get another rotary dial that doesn't have any function, and a push button flip function switch there, and power push button on and off switch, and we got a photo icon on that button. That is to take a photo, and if you long press it, that is to take a video. And here's the 1 key to return. This is the 1 key to take off and land, and the headless mode button here. We got like a grill for speaker, but we do have some beeping coming out of there, and there is a light indicator when the transmitter is turned on. So both sticks to the bottom and to the left will calibrate the gyros of this quadcopter, and both sticks to the bottom and in, as well as both sticks to the bottom and out, will arm and disarm the motors of this quadcopter. Now the Wi-Fi phone app that you want to download is called the Snaptain ERA app. So you can record photos and videos using the app, and also we have a built-in DVR, so you can also record photos and videos to the micro SD card, and that is really nice. All right, so let's go for a little demo flight with the Snaptain SP660. All right, here we go with the demo flight of the Snaptain SP660. Now I've already connected the battery, so just push it all the way in and tuck the wires. There's tons of room in there, so just close the battery compartment door and you are ready to go. And just push down on the power on and off switch and turn on the remote control. Hold down the power button as well, and up and down on the throttle finalizes the binding process. And we got red LEDs in the front and green LEDs in the rear. So let's go ahead and calibrate the gyros. Both sticks to the bottom and to the left. Calibrates the gyros, and both sticks to the bottom and in, as well as both sticks to the bottom and out, will arm and disarm the motors of this quadcopter. But first, let's go into our device and into the settings and into the Wi-Fi section of your settings, and we are already connected to the Snaptain SP660 Wi-Fi network. And here's the app. It's called the Snaptain ERA app. Let's go ahead and hit it and start it up, and it looks like this. Let me go ahead and screen record our session. There we go, screen is recording. There we go, we got the media gallery, contact us, function display, tutorial videos, and more. I'm gonna hit the function display, and there we go. We got Wi-Fi FPV. Now, looks like the field of view is a little bit narrow on this one. It doesn't warp the horizon. So it's probably about 100 degrees, maybe about 90 to 100 degrees. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out here. Let's take a photo with the hard remote and see if it does. Yep, I saw the camera icon flash. There we go. Now, long pressing of the camera button starts the video record process, and it works as well. Let me stop it. Nice. So you can take photos and videos using the hard remote as well as the Wi-Fi phone app. There's also a gesture mode. So that little button there, let me go ahead and press that. Let's see here. I'm pressing it. There we go. Now we are able to take photos and videos via gesture control. So if you make a peace symbol like that, it's supposed to take a video or a photo, sorry. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. It snapped the photo. One more time. Peace symbol. There you go. Took a photo there. Now if you, oops, one more time. Hey, there you go. Take a photo of my peace symbol. Now if you palm gesture, it will take a video. So palm gesture. Oh, no, it took a photo instead. Palm gesture. No. Yeah, took a photo instead again. Palm gesture. Yeah, it did work before. So let me, oh, there you go. It is starting to take a video now. All right, so we are able to take a video via the palm gesture and stop the video via the palm gesture as well. All right, so you can take photos in 3 different ways. All right, so let me go ahead and hit the video or photo icon. There you go, with taking a photo there. Let me make our rounds then, taking some photos. Kind of hard to do that holding the iPad in that hand. All right, so here we go. One photo there. Slightly delayed reaction and photo of the sun. Well, check it out. No solar eclipse though. Photo of the car. Photo of those houses. Photo of the school. Yeah, look at that. Photo of the table and the landing legs or landing pad, landing legs. One more to the front. So it doesn't have that wide angle field of view. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the record button. There you go. We are recording a video and I do have the micro SD card inserted. So hopefully we do have a video recording. So let me go ahead and stop the video. And just to make sure, go into our folder here. We got the photo folder and there's all kinds of photos there. That's great. Go into the video and we got some videos here. And we go to the SD card and there's a couple of videos in the SD card as well. All right, so we are taking a video. So let me go ahead and hit the video icon one more time or on the hard remote. And we are taking a video. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the iPad on the table. We'll come back to that in a little bit. So let's go ahead and check out the SP660 here. So both 6 to the bottom and to the left will calibrate the gyros of this quadcopter and arming the motors and disarming the motors with the stick to the bottom and in and both 6 to the bottom and out. We'll do that as well. Now let's see if the 1 key to takeoff and 1 key to land works. Oh, there you go, by itself. Automatic takeoff. Okay, so by default you start off in speed number 1. And like I said, this thing is a very smooth flyer and very easy to control. And this is speed number 1, so it's nice and smooth. So good for a beginner. Look at that. Very mild. But with very good controls. Yeah, reminds me of the SEMA X5C days. So this thing has a 2000 milliamp size battery, 20-minute flight time. So we got all kinds of flight time here. So let's go to speed number 2. Okay, there you go. A little bit more pitch and a little bit more speed. Not bad, huh? Speed number 2. That is a full yaw here. Alright, speed number 3. Oh yeah, look at that. Speed number 3. This thing digs in. I have to kind of relax the pitch. Full pitch, full throttle, and it digs in. Full pitch. I have to relax it so it doesn't hit me or hit the ground. And my car. There you go, speed number 3. Look at that. Not bad, huh? Oh, I used to love flying quadcopters like this. Just do some speed passes. Okay, so yesterday I was only able to go about that far and I will lose control. And today looks like I am able to go and maintain complete control. So right around there I lost control. But today it looks like I'm getting a bit more further distance. So by modifying the antenna, doing a little hack there, is paying off. All right. Right side flip. Whoops. Rear flip. Rear flip on the fly. Let me bring it back a little bit here. Left side flip and forward flip. All directional flips can be had. Rear flip on the fly. Yeah, so a nice little quadcopter to practice all your flips and rolls. A little barrel roll on the fly. You kind of have to let go of the pitch in order to perform the direction. So if you continue forward pitching and you will just do a forward pitch. So there you go. Press the button and rear flip on the fly. All right, not bad. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it in here and check it out with the headless mode. Here's the headless mode. Oh, the bearing has kind of shifted a little bit, but okay, this way. Forward, backward, and in a full yaw spin. Going to the right, going to the left. So headless mode works pretty good, but it lost this heading. Now it is northbound that way, supposed to be that way. So it kind of got messed up doing all those flips. Let me exit the headless mode and let me go ahead and bring it in here for a landing, and let's perform the 1 key to land. There you go. Nice little slow landing and touchdown. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and point it that away and recalibrate the gyros. And by doing this, you will reset the heading as well. So 1 key to take off, and let me go ahead and push it out. Okay, 1 key to return. And check it out, it is heading straight back to the southbound heading. You're gonna have to redirect it with the pitch and roll stick to get out of the 1 key return, or you have to press that button again to get out. It will continue on its path, so be careful with the 1 key return. It is not a GPS quadcopter, guys, okay? All right, so far it is doing good. with a little antenna hack. I'm not having any issues at all, and very good controls. I am not getting any interference at all. Look at that. I'm going pretty far. And in speed number 3, I kind of have to relax the pitch in order for it to not dig in. And look at that. Wow. And I'm going pretty far now. Awesome. Let's see if we can do some FPV here. All right. Here we go. Okay, let me go away from myself first. And we are in speed number 3. So we get a lot of pitch. And I'm just looking at the ground. So let me go ahead and change to speed number 1. The current signal is weak. Please bring the quadcopter in or something like that. All right. Okay, coming over me. Passing over me. Turning around. There's a little breeze kicking in now. Okay, going away from me, and there it goes. Let me go ahead and turn around here. Nice and steady, and come towards me. There you go. Kind of a breakup on the Wi-Fi FPV. Again, a little breakup, and the quadcopter is behind me. But I still have good control over it. So here you go. Coming over me once again. So the FPV distance is not very much. So you can do some FPV not too far away from yourself. Turning around. And I have overshot myself, and there you go. And behind me and passing over me. A little bit of breakup, and there you go. Alright, so you are able to do some little bit of FPV. And all flip directions can be had. 1 key to take off, 1 key to land, headless mode, 1 key return. And all of the functions are working pretty good. And all 3 speeds are decent. And speed number 3 is just awesome. And we got 20 minutes of flight time. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chance and check out the distance now, since I did the antenna hack. So sending it out towards the 100-meter bush. Hopefully we don't get a flyaway. And I'm right around above the 100-meter bush, and look at that. I still got control, and I am able to make a U-ey and head back my direction. So just by doing the little antenna hack, you are able to increase the range of this quadcopter. So the manufacturer has done the same. So you should be good to go with this quadcopter if you decide to check it out for yourself here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in. This is a fun little quadcopter to fool around with in the backyard or in a nice open space, as long as you get good distance. And if you were one of those early adopters, go ahead and do this antenna mod. It does help out. So let me go ahead and bring it in for a landing here. There you go. Hold the throttle stick all the way down and the motors turn off. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off the hard remote and fly this thing with the Wi-Fi phone app solo. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. Okay, I have saved that video, hopefully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take out the micro SD card and reconnect with my phone app with my iPad solo and do some Wi-Fi FPV and controls with the Wi-Fi phone app. So I'm going to turn off the quadcopter. You can go ahead and leave it on, but I want to take the SD card out, and you don't want to take the SD card out while the quadcopter is powered on. Okay, powered off. I'm going to take the SD card out and let's go on to the table. Okay. Kill the app. All right. So power up the quadcopter. There you go. And go into the settings once again. Wi-Fi section of your settings. And this time it's taking a little while. And there's the Snaptain SP660 network connected. Starting out the phone app, going into the function display. We got Wi-Fi FPV, a live feed. Let's go ahead and check this thing out here. We got the on and off to display the virtual sticks, and we can also display the trim. We can calibrate the gyros. So there you go, calibrating the gyros. And what else do we have? We have headless mode, we have split screen, and what is this thing? Okay, flight planner. Okay, and we also have a voice control and the gyro mode. And we are at speed 30, go to 60 and 100. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the video on the camera. Let me just double check to make sure I'm still screen recording here. All right, so we are good to go. So there's a 1 key to take off and land button. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh yeah. All right. Flying this thing with the iPad and the Wi-Fi phone app. Pretty decent controls. You got to kind of get used to not feeling anything on your fingertips here with these virtual sticks. So keep an eye on the quadcopter and you are able to fly this thing with the Wi-Fi phone app. Look at that. That's pretty decent. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring it in right here and go down in altitude just a little bit. Like right about there. And let's check it out with the gyro mode here. Going forward, coming back, a little delay reaction there, going to the right. Oop, going to the right. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay reaction with the gyro mode here. Yeah, to the left. Uh-oh. Yeah, so gyro mode is not working at its best. Going to the right, going to the left, going to the right. Well, now it's working pretty good. There you go. Back. Oh, see, a little delayed reaction there. All right, let's bring it in right about here and turn off the gyro mode. All right, so I got it with the control. Oh, I didn't get out of the gyro mode. Now I am out of the gyro mode. So controlling it with the virtual sticks. Let me go ahead and bring it in right about. Am I still in some kind of a gyro mode? No. Yeah, I'm controlling it with my stick. So yeah, there you go, controlling it with my stick. All right, so what I'm going to do is hit the 1 key to land button and redirect it. I'm too far away from the landing pad, but I made it to the landing pad. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so let's check out the voice control. Takeoff. Backward. 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 Forward. Left. Left side. Right side. Okay, that works. Let me go up in altitude a little bit. Backward. 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 Let me bring it back a little bit with the virtual sticks. Left side. Right side. It works. Backward. Not forward. Backward. Let me bring it back. It kind of works. Land. There you go. Self-landing. Voice activation. Okay, getting out of the voice control. Not bad so far, eh? Alright, so putting it back on the table here, and we're going to go ahead and check out the flight planner. Oh, and check it out. We got 1:1 scale, 1:2 scale, 1:3, 1:4, and 1:5 scale as well. Alright, so let me check out 1:1 scale first. And let me go ahead and take off and place it right in front of me first. Okay, there we go. Right in front of us, and the wind has died down. So there we go. We're going to go drawing a line forward. Oh, and it travels pretty far. So let me bring it back before I lose connectivity here. Yeah, there you go. Drawing a line to fly the direction that you want. Making a circle here. And that is 1:1 ratio. And it's not bad. If you go 1:2, it will go even further. So making a circle. Yeah, it'll make a bigger circle. And if you go 1:3, it'll make a even bigger circle. So I'm going to go up in altitude a little bit and check it out with the 1:3 ratio. Same size circle here. And look at that. The flight planner works pretty damn good. Nice. I don't want to try the 1:5 ratio. That is good enough. I'm going to bring it back here. Draw a line, and there you go. I'm having fun with this. It's working pretty good actually. Okay, let me go ahead and make an L shape. So it'll come and it's making a right turn. Okay. Come and make a left turn. Not bad. Okay, make a square. There you go. There you go. Coming back. And it's going to make a left turn. The flight planner works very well. Let me get out of the flight planner. Nice. And retake control with the virtual sticks. So far everything has been working very nicely, and I got pretty good distance with the hard remote. And look at that, even with the Wi-Fi phone app, I'm getting a pretty decent amount of distance flying this thing. No going in and out like so. Okay, not bad. Okay, I'm kind of losing control of it. Letting go, and let me pull it back, and it just came down. Yeah, so with the Wi-Fi connectivity, you can only go so far before you lose connectivity. And check it out, it didn't do a flyaway, it just came down. So that is a good thing, guys. Weak signal, and it just fell to the ground. I was hoping it lands, but it did not. Okay, so let me go ahead and stop the video. So hopefully we got that video saved. And let's take a look at the damage from the drop. We got all kinds of dirt here, so hopefully there's no dirt inside the gears. Let's take it back to the table. Okay. Oh, that one has some dirt in there. So what you need to do is clean the gears. Just use a needle or something like that to clean the gears, and you would be good to go. So I'm going to do some cleaning, and I will be right back. Okay, just turn the prop until it has a little bit of resistance, and that is where you need to clean. So get yourself a needle and just kind of clean out that little gear, and then see if you can turn it again. Oh, I got all kinds of dirt on this one, so Okay, I did a little bit of cleaning, but not really a thorough cleaning. So let's go ahead and get it started once again. And we are still connected to the Snaptain automatically. And going into the app, functional display here. And let me do a screen record. And hit that video record once again and fly the rest of the battery life with the HUD remote. Alright, so let's go ahead and power it up, and not bad. It doesn't sound too bad, and the wind has picked up a little bit, so I'm fighting the wind, and I need to go to speed number 2. Alright, so let's do some Wi-Fi FPV for the rest of the battery life. And there it is, going forward. Turning around. And there I am. Turning around on myself here. There you go. Hey, not bad, huh? Too much pitch in speed number 2. I gotta relax the pitch stick here. And there I go, passing by me again. Relaxing the pitch stick. Turning around. And coming towards me again. Yeah, you are able to do a little bit of Wi-Fi FPV with this thing. Not bad. So there we go. The SP660 with a little antenna hack mod, and we got a perfectly good flying quadcopter. And in speed number 3 is best. So let's run out the remaining battery doing some speed passes. Woohoo! It's a very easy to fly, very good controlling quadcopter. Too bad the first batch had that connectivity issue. But if you had bought one, like I say, just do your antenna hack and you should be good to go. And if you are thinking about checking this thing out, then the ones that you're going to get now has already had the antenna hack in the factory before it has been shipped out. So the new batch has already arrived at the Amazon warehouse, I've been told. So you should be good to go. Well, kinda came down, and looks like we are at the end of our battery life. Kind of. It just has a lot of stuff in the gears. And there you go. End of the battery life for the SP660. And my review and demo flight as well. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day. And we'll see you again next time.